Start by understanding what a midlife crisis really is. Often depicted in movies as a sudden urge to buy a sports car or make drastic life changes, the midlife crisis is actually a complex psychological phenomenon. It typically strikes in the middle years of adulthood and is characterized by deep self-reflection, questioning life's purpose, and confronting one's own mortality. Interestingly, research shows that men are more likely to experience a classic midlife crisis than women. This isn't to say women are immune, but the triggers and intensity often differ. For men, social expectations and psychological factors play a significant role, making them more vulnerable to these crises. As we explore further, you'll see how gender shapes the experience and expression of midlife turmoil. Now let's dive into one of the main causes: long-term duty and suppressed selfishness. Many men spend decades living up to responsibilities, providing for family, meeting societal expectations, and putting others first. Over time, this sense of duty can become overwhelming, especially when paired with the realization that life is finite. Suddenly, the years of self-sacrifice feel heavy, and men may feel trapped by the roles they've played. This confrontation with mortality often sparks a powerful urge to reclaim lost parts of themselves, sometimes in dramatic or even reckless ways. It's not just about wanting freedom, it's about rediscovering desires that have been buried for years. This sets the stage for the emotional turbulence that defines many midlife crises. Let's talk about selfishness, not the destructive kind, but what psychologists call creative selfishness. This is the ability to prioritize your own needs and dreams in a way that supports personal growth and well-being. For men, years of repressing these instincts can lead to immature or impulsive behavior when the crisis hits. In contrast, women often practice self-care and self-advocacy more consistently, which may explain why their midlife transitions are less explosive. Embracing creative selfishness isn't about ignoring others, it's about finding a balance between self-interest and social harmony. Cultivating this trait early can help prevent the extremes of a midlife crisis and lead to a more authentic, fulfilling life. Another major factor is delayed gratification. Many men pride themselves on discipline, working hard, saving for the future, and putting off pleasures. But when midlife arrives, there's a sudden realization. The rewards they've waited for are often enjoyed by others, or the time to enjoy them feels limited. This can create a sense of urgency, a need to finally claim happiness and experiences before it's too late. The pressure to make up for lost time can be intense, sometimes leading to impulsive decision. Recognizing this pattern is key to understanding why midlife crises can feel so overwhelming and why the urge to break free can be so strong. So what's the solution? Imagine a starving person at a buffet. They're likely to overindulge, just as someone who's denied themselves for years might go overboard during a midlife crisis. The key is to cultivate healthy selfishness and self-gratification steadily throughout life, rather than waiting for a breaking point. By regularly checking in with your own needs and desires, you can avoid the extremes and find fulfillment without upheaval. In the end, understanding the roots of midlife crisis, especially the gender differences, can help us support ourselves and others through these challenging transitions, leading to a more balanced and satisfying second half of life.